Welcome back. Today's video is Friday's favorites, or sorry, Fabs and Flubs. So I only have one Flub, which is good, right? And I have a couple of products that I'll actually be talking about in another video. But these ones I actually have tried out. So I'm going to start with a new product from Avon, and it's the new Clinical Extra Strength Retexturizing Peel and Peeling Retexturant. It's to be used every other day, so you don't use it every day. And they come in, I don't want to waste the pads, but they come in little pads like this, and if you see there's texture on one side, and that's what you're using on your face. So the idea with them is that you rub them on your face in a circular motion all across your face, and you let it sit, and then you follow up with what they're saying you should follow up with is a vitamin C cream or serum. But these, I'm not using the vitamin C that they have in their line yet, but these work really well to clear off the dry patches, the uneven patches. After a while you'll start to see clearer skin, and I really like them. You just let it soak in, follow up with your regular skincare routine, and you'll see a difference. Or at least I have. Next item, which is also a new item and is also from Avon, is their Big and Multiplier Mascara. And I don't know if you'll be able to see or not. It has a strange brush. So there's 3 rows of bristles, and they're in a straight line, and the idea behind it is it gives you voluminous lashes, but it also doesn't clump. And I use this, and I have to say it doesn't clump at all, and it looks like I have thousands of lashes, and I don't have that many lashes. It comes in really nicely. It is a bit of a wetter formula, so you have to let it dry between coats, and I've only been doing 2 coats. I don't need to do coat after coat after coat, but this is going to be a big hit with Avon, and I suggest everybody find an Avon rep and buy this. Next thing, and I realized I've only ever brought up concealers once, and it was a bad review, and it was for the Joe Fresh concealer. I do have some tried and true concealers, and what do you know? One of them's an Avon Extra Lasting. This works so well on my skin. I cannot find a foundation through Avon that works on me, but their concealer in the Extra Lasting is awesome, and this one is in light. I also have the medium for when I'm tanner, and it's just a nice thick consistency. It has a nice doe foot applicator, so you can put it where you need it and then blend it in with your beauty blender, your finger, your brush, whatever. And it's wet but not too wet. Does that make sense? And it lasts all day. And the other one is YouTube made me buy it. I never would have thought to even get this, and it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind for dark circles, erase dark circles in neutral. And I think I saw Tatty use this first, and then after that everybody was using it. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. What do I have to lose? I already have a backup. If, as you can see, I must like it because it's almost gone, is my Joe Fresh mattifying primer. And I've said that this, it seems like there's not a lot of product in here, but for what you're paying for it, which I believe was $12, I think it's worth it. It definitely mattifies me without being so mattifying that I look like I'm a desert. So if you can get your hands on Joe Fresh, I don't know if it is available in the States or not. In Canada, I'm getting mine at Shoppers Drug Mart. Next thing on my list is I did a little bit of a Colourpop haul, and I don't want to with this too much. This is one of their new eyeshadows, and it's in Luckfully, and it's a nice, really nice shimmery blue color, and mine's actually broken. It's the first time I've ever had a Colourpop product arrive to me broken, because it's usually so well packed. If you see that, I haven't been using it as eyeshadow, but as an eyeliner. So I've put it underneath my lashes, and I've also used it above the lash just for that pop of color with a brown neutral eye look, and I thought it turned out really nice. So if you don't know how to use one of these darker colors from Colourpop, I suggest you do it, and all you have to do is use a pencil brush or an eyeliner brush. Works great, and it lasts all day. It doesn't move. So there's a thought. Other item I've been using, and I'm sure all of YouTube knows this palette, is the Manny MUA palette. I got this palette for one color and one color only, and that's Mars. This is the reddest eyeshadow I have ever seen, but it looks so pretty just putting it in the outer corner of your eye and then just slightly blending it in. Although I have not used this one, the Mars, every time I've used this palette. I actually love the whole palette, and I do own a few of these colors in singles because I'm a makeup geek addict. I own the Beaches and Cream and the Frappe, and I'm pretty sure I own Insomnia as the loose pigment, which is what it was. So they had actually pressed that. And it's a beautiful color. You can come up with multiple looks. They don't have to be over the top. You can do neutral look or go all out glam with this palette. And my last favorite for this week has been the Sephora mini eyeshadow palette. I will say one thing for some of the eyeshadows are a bit powdery, but it doesn't translate when you're using them on your eyes. I've used this color quite a bit, and it's one of the powderier ones, but I don't think that it affects the quality of these. These are very, very pigmented, and you can get a lot of eye looks out of them. In fact, today I'm wearing this palette, and I have this one up here, put a bow on it all over the lid, and Starlet I have in the crease, and it is a shimmery color, but it doesn't come off too shimmery. And then I have Flirt in a shirt or skirt. Flirt in a skirt. In the crease as well. And on the outside I have Pick Me Up at 8, which is this dark brown color. If they're still available, these are really, really nice eyeshadows. I think you should pick them up. I don't know if it is still available. I know most of the other pieces from the mini collection are already sold out. I don't know if they're bringing them back or not. But if you can get your hands on this, I'd go for it. The eyeshadows are really good, and it wasn't that badly priced. And why not? There's a lot of nice colors. It's not all bright colors. It's not all neutral colors. That's what I like in the palette. So there's that. Sorry, I did have one more favorite, and that's the lip color I'm wearing today. And that is the Urban Decay in Rapture. And I think what I like about this, I don't know why I'm feeling such a berry mood lately, but it's creamy but not too creamy, so it's not just going to wear off your lips immediately after you take a drink of water. And it's not too drying either, so it doesn't feel like your lips, you've been stuck in the desert wandering around with looking for Moses. So I highly advise that one. That was in Rapture. My flub of the week, and probably for the last 2 months, I think I got this 2 months ago, is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I don't even know how to describe. I like so many e.l.f. products, but I think the biggest fail for this is not the coverage. The coverage is really good. You can blend it out with a beauty blender. It's the colors. This is the second lightest color, and it's dark, like really dark. I have to work another foundation in with this to make it a color I could use. This is the second lightest color. I'm not that pale, so anybody who is pale is not going to be able to use this, for one. And it oxidizes so badly. All the colors that they have seem to be a yellow undertone. Not everybody's yellow undertone. I'm more of a neutral undertone, bordering on cool. But I know if I ordered the one that is lightest, which would be the first color, this is the second, and this is Buff. The lightest would be too light, but it looks yellow too, so it would look yellow on me or orange, and that's just not cool. No foundation should look this color ever. And when you look at it in the tube, it looks like it's bordering on a beige color, which is my coloring. So when I wear my Makeup Forever, it's a light with a beige undertone. This looks like it should be the right match. If I put this beside my Makeup Forever, it'd be the same color. It is not the same color, and it doesn't last. It wears off. So it oxidizes, it wears off, and this is the second lightest color. Nobody should be able to use this, and I think I've seen Emily Noel actually use this on her channel, but I don't remember if she found it worked or not. I'll have to go back and look at that video again, but I don't know how anybody can get it to work just because of how orange it is. I mean, I just put it on my hand and it was orange. So, enough of my rant. So that's everything for my Friday Fabs and Flubs. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed already, hit subscribe below and click thumbs up. Thank you.